In today's class, we are going to discuss about the topic laser. Laser means light amplification by stimulated emissions of radiation. This picture shows the difference between incandescent lamp and laser light. Laser light is highly monochromatic in nature. Monochromatic means mono means single, chrome means color. So either single color of light is coming out from the laser source or single wavelength of light is coming out from the laser source. But in the case of incandescent lamp, many wavelengths are coming out from the incandescent lamp. And also, look at the directionality. It is highly directional. All the waves coming out are highly directional in nature. But here they are multi-directional. See, this wave is moving in this direction. This is moving in this direction. So this is multi-direction in nature. And also, all the waves are coherent in nature. Coherence means they are having same phase and same frequency is said to be coherence. But here phase changes and also frequency also differs. These are all the properties of laser. Main property is monochromaticity, coherence and directionality. This picture shows the explanation for coherence. This is the incoherent light waves picture and this shows the coherent light waves picture. In coherent light waves, all the waves, they starts in the crest and ends in the trough. That is, all are having same phase and same frequency, all the waves are moving. But in the case of incoherent light waves, see here, the waves starts in the crest. Here, all the waves starts in the crest, but one moves in trough, one ends with trough and another ends with crest. Here it ends with the crest. So, frequency and phase differs in the case of incoherent light waves. Basic concepts of laser. The main concepts are stimulated absorption, spontaneous emission, stimulated emission and population inversion. At first we are going to see about the absorption. Here at first atom is present in the ground state. The atom has to acquire certain energy from the solar radiation and it moves from the ground state to the excited state. This is called a stimulated absorption. So you have to stimulate the atom by means of a certain energy, photon of energy E equal to h nu. By acquiring that energy, the atom moves from the ground state to the excited state. This is called a stimulated absorption. Once the atom moves to the excited state, it has to come down either by means of spontaneous emission or by means of stimulated emission. What does mean by spontaneous emission? Without any help or any light wave impinging on the atom itself come down to the ground state and it emits a photon of energy h nu. So it comes spontaneously without any stimulation is called as spontaneous emission. The next is stimulated emission. So here you have to stimulate the atom which is present in the excited state to come to the ground state. For that you have to give certain energy. That energy is said to be h nu. So already the atom has acquired certain energy from the ground state and it moves to the excited state. Then from the excited state it has to come to the ground state means you have to give another amount of energy h nu. So while returning back the atom leaves 2 h nu of energy and it reaches the ground state. So this is called as stimulated emission. So you have to stimulate the atom to come to the ground state by giving an energy equivalent of 2 h nu. So this is called as stimulated emission. The last category is population inversion. Population inversion is nothing but the number of atoms in the excited state is high is called as population inversion, which means that if it is the energy level of atom E1, this is E2. If number of atoms in the ground state is 3, the number of atoms in the excited state is 7. So the total number of atoms present in the excited state is higher than that of the ground state. This is called as population inversion. So number of atoms population is high in the excited state when compared to the ground state. This is called as population inversion. And this population inversion is produced by concept is called as pumping, which is called as optical pumping. By means of pumping all these atoms from the ground state and move all the atoms to the excited state, the population inversion concept is achieved. And examples are by lamps of appropriate intensity and also by electrical discharge. Thank you for watching.